The Magic Bean Tale. Once upon a time, in ancient times, there lived a poor widow in a distant country. The woman also had a lazy son. One day, they were in such a difficult situation that the woman was forced to sell her cow, which was her only remaining possession. He told his son to take the cow and sell it in the market for good money. While the young man was taking the cow to the market to sell it, he met an old man on the road. The old man looked at the cow and said, "If you give me this cow, I will give you good things in return," he said, and took out 5 beans from his pocket. The young man said in surprise, "Will you give me a bean?" When the old man asked, "These are magic beans," he said. With the old man's words, the young man agreed to this exchange. He gave the cow to the old man, took the beans and returned home. When he came home and told his mother what happened, his mother was very angry with him, took the beans from her son's hand and threw them outside, and punished his son not to give him food that day and not to leave his room. In the morning, while looking out of the window of his room, the young man saw a plant growing very quickly. It was neither a tree nor any other plant. It was a magic pole bean. The young man immediately leaned out of the window and started climbing. After climbing for a while, he found himself in another place where everything was larger than normal. A huge house was standing in front of him. He went to the house and knocked on the door. A woman opened the door. The young man said, "Do you have something to eat?" She asked the woman. "There is, but you should eat immediately before my giant husband comes. My giant husband cannot withstand the children at all," said. When the young man was about to eat something, he heard someone shouting loudly from the outside, "Fee-fi fun, I heard a child smell, it is beautiful to eat them." A voice. Realizing that her giant husband was coming, the woman told the young man to hide in the oven immediately. To her husband, "What a child, dear, you probably smelled the pieces of meat I gave to the cat yesterday," he called. After eating the giant food, he started counting his gold and then he fell asleep and fell asleep. The young man, who came out of his hiding, took a pouch and threw it down the beans and went down to the beans pole. His mother no longer wanted to believe that their chances are returning. A few months later, the gold in the hands of the young man and his mother were finished. The young man climbed the magic bean to go to the homeland. The giant's wife was suspicious of him this time. When he came to him last time, he said that a pouch had disappeared, but he still took him in. From the outside again, "Fee-fi fun, I heard a child smell, it is beautiful to eat them," he heard the sound of the giant. The boy was immediately hiding in the oven. Devon wife camel, "What a child, you've heard the smell of boiled chicken," said. After eating the giant food, he told his wife to bring her chicken. When the woman brings the chicken, the giant, egg, he ordered. Chicken gold eggs. The young man was watching the ones where he was hiding. The boy took the chicken and took him home. The young man and his mother were rich. A year after the past, the young man climbed the magic bean to try his chance again, but this time he was hidden in a large pot without seeing his wife's wife. The giant went in and, when his wife started to rhyme by saying "Fee-fi fo fun, this curse is in the oven. This curse is in the oven here, look there," he said. The giant and his wife brought the house on the house and called the child, but they couldn't find it. He eats his giant food and took him out of the golden war with the musical instrument and said to him, "Tell me," he ordered. War, camel songs played, giant put to sleep. When the young man realized that the giant was sleeping, he was suddenly awakened, and the young man chased him after the giant as he went down from the magic bean. When the young man landed down, he told his mother to bring a ball. After a while, they started to cut the magic bean with the axe with his mother, and the giant was overturned to the ground with the giant on the magic beans and died. After that day, the young man and his mother lived as rich. The chicken gives them gold eggs every day, playing beautiful songs in the war. People pay money to listen to him.